Alright, what's up everybody? If you're looking to buy or sell Madden 21 Ultimate Team coins for great prices, check out our sponsor, MUTReserve.com.
And a couple other things, guys. They have excellent customer service, and you can help us out by using code TKD at checkout to get 15% off your order. Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm Tyler.
And I'm Kurt.
And today we're bringing you our picks for the Week 2 NFL games. We've got the Thursday night through the Monday night games here, and we're just going to go through them, tell you who we think is going to win, maybe a little bit of a reason why. And we've kind of looked through them this week. I think there's going to be a lot more of us picking the same team than there was last week.
Yeah, I agree, man. A lot of these games are... I don't know. I feel pretty confident about it, at least. But yeah, man, a lot of upsets last week.
I know. So records so far, you'll see it on the screen, but I am 9-7. Kurt is 7-9.
Yep.
Yeah, there were a lot of games that we both picked last week that we thought were like surefire and weren't. Like the
set it and
Colts,
forget it.
The 49ers, the Eagles. I mean, just so many.
Yeah, I know. Man, it was rough. It was rough. But anyway, new week, man. Let's start off Thursday night, Bengals versus Browns. I think is it in Cleveland or where is it at?
I think the second team is where it's at. So
Okay,
I think it's Bengals.
I think
Browns.
it's in Cleveland. So go ahead. You want to go first?
Yeah, I've got the Bengals. It's number one pick against number one pick, and I mean I've seen, and I agree with this. I know a lot of people probably think it's ridiculous, but I have seen others saying this. A lot of people already think that Joe Burrow is better than Baker Mayfield.
Really?
But yes.
I haven't seen that. I don't get on Twitter a lot or anything.
They were saying obviously like Baker's start was amazing and Burrow didn't do great in the first half of the game, but like what they saw at the very end of the Chargers game, what he did in crunch time, they're like he might not be better now, but everyone thinks that this game everyone's taking Burrow and the Bengals. I'm taking Burrow and the Bengals because the Chargers defense I think is going to be one of the top defenses in the league. We all saw what Joey Bosa and them were doing to the Bengals offensive line. They do have Myles Garrett, but they don't have what's the other guy that's with the Chargers?
Ingram.
Yeah, they have a Myles Garrett, but they don't have a Melvin Ingram over there. So
yeah.
I think Bengals over Browns on Thursday night.
All right, so man, it's tough. See, I don't want to go with the Browns because they're known to just not do good, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it interesting. See, I don't know. This is a toss-up for me. But anyway, most of the games are going to be the same. So You know what? I'm going to take the Browns. I have no clue who to take here. I think it could go either way. But I'm going to take the Browns, man. I think they have a good shot. I just don't know. I don't know. The Browns. I could be very, very wrong on that. But anyway, next game. The Giants versus the Bears. Now, we watched the Sunday night game, and Danny Dimes and the offensive line for the Giants looked really good.
Yes, and Darius Slayton looked good, too.
Yeah, and Evan Ingram didn't look very good. But anyway, I know Danny Dimes threw this one interception to T.J. Watt. I don't blame Danny Dimes for that one. T.J. Watt was completely covered up by the offensive line, and he's just an amazing player. He made a great play. But do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, I'm not going to lie. Trubisky looked pretty good.
He did.
He did look pretty good. They got David Montgomery, and, they got Khalil Mack and stuff. But, man, the Giants' defensive line looked really good against the Steelers. And I don't know if this would be considered an upset if you looked at spreads and stuff, but I'm going with the Giants.
I'm going to go with the Giants, too. We were talking about it earlier, and I understand the Bears won. Don't get me wrong. I know that. But, dude, I mean, the Bears beat the Lions. The Giants almost beat the Steelers.
Almost?
What was the score?
It was like 26-10.
Okay, but at the end, that was so much worse at the end of it. Like, they were sticking with them for a while.
Just because
they at least
Ben had to knock the rust off, and then he heated up.
They at least put it on him, dude. Like, I thought it was going to be a blowout from the start. Both teams looking bad. And I'll be honest with you, Benny Snell looked good for the Steelers, but until Benny Snell got going, I mean, it looked bad for both teams. Yeah. Running game was not there for anybody until Benny Snell got it.
Yeah, at first it looked bad because, and another reason why is because Ben was overthrowing little dink passes to the 2 yards out, but then, he hasn't played in a year. He knocked that off and started heating up. But yeah, I'm still taking the Giants, man. Adrian Peterson actually kind of lit the Bears defense up. He had like 14 carries for 86 or 96 yards. If Saquon can run, I think it might be over.
Yep.
I think it's over. But anyway, next game. The Eagles versus the Rams. Two teams I'm extremely disappointed in.
Rams won.
Well, yeah, the Rams won, but there's just things I don't like about the Rams coaching and their play calling. But who you taking? You want
Rams.
me to go? I'm taking Rams. Man, I like the Eagles.
After what happened last week, I don't know if I'll pick the Eagles again.
I'll end up taking the Eagles again, but this week, not this week.
No.
The Rams' offense looked good at some points, and some points I'm like, what the heck? And Cam Akers, man, I don't know why they're trying to keep running him. He's cool. He's cool. Maybe passing plays, but Malcolm Brown is so much better, and you can just see it when he runs.
Yeah, dude, they got to stop giving the ball to Acorn, bro. He's not getting it right.
Yeah.
He's just not doing it for him.
But we're both taking the Rams, man. Eagles very disappointing last week against the Redskins. But anyway, the Falcons versus the Cowboys. Now, this could be another good game.
I have the Cowboys in this one. Both teams had a pretty rough loss in their own respective way. The Falcons, I mean, they got blown out.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys, I don't know. I mean, Jalen did a great job of selling that pass interference. But right there, dude, they had the chance to tie it up. But I'm going to take the Cowboys. I think they're both going to try to come out and play hard to try to prove a point. But I think Dallas is going to be too much for the Atlanta.
See, man, I'm a sucker for Atlanta.
I don't know, dude. They got that Swiss cheese defense on the other side of Atlanta. So
I'm taking Atlanta, man.
Oh,
I'm taking Atlanta. I like the Cowboys and stuff, and they look good, man. Zeke looked great. It looked like he's running hard again. I'm going Atlanta. They did play Seattle. I think Seattle's going to be one of the better teams in the league. I don't know how Atlanta's going to do, but I think they could always have a shot. And I'm taking Atlanta again. I don't know. All right, but anyway, next game. Panthers versus the Buccaneers.
I got the Bucks in this.
I got the Bucks.
I got the Bucks.
I'm sorry. This is an easy one for me.
Yeah.
And this next one, do you need two?
Yeah.
49ers or Jets?
I got the 49ers.
49ers.
Yeah.
I think, man, the Jets might be the worst team in the league. Might be. They're in the running for it.
Yeah.
But, all right, the Broncos versus the Steelers. Who you take? You want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go ahead and go
The
first.
Steelers' defense is insane. I think Steelers win this one by a long shot.
Yeah, I think the Steelers won as well. I want to say the Broncos look better than I thought they would against the Titans, but we can't overlook the fact the Titans kicker missed like 4 or 5 kicks.
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
three of them were field goals. Like, it shouldn't have been as close as it was.
I mean, if they made all the extra points and field goals, I think the Titans would have won at least by 7, like
Maybe,
seven or 10 plus points.
Yeah.
I don't know, but anyway, yeah. The Broncos started out looking good, and then like when it got now like Drew Lock can be good. I just don't know if I believe in him yet. You know what I mean?
It's like Kurt's dad was saying when we were watching, man. Drew Lock is good anything within 20 yards of the line of scrimmage. He can't throw past 20 yards.
Yeah, and when like at the end of the game when it's put on him, he can't do much.
No.
And I know he didn't have a lot of time, but you know that's where great quarterbacks are
Yeah.
shown and stuff. But next game, Jacksonville versus Tennessee. Who we taking?
I'm going to take the Titans. I think Jacksonville's win over the Colts was a fluke. Or maybe the Colts just have a bad defense. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I think the Titans are going to beat the Jags here.
I agree with that. I think the Titans are going to win, especially if they keep. I will give it to the Broncos. The Broncos are really did good at stopping Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry ran the ball like 27 times.
He still got 100 yards, but yeah, when you run it 27 times, I would hope Derrick Henry can get 100 yards.
Yeah, but I don't know if Jacksonville can do that.
Yeah, I don't think they're no.
And I think, I think a lot of teams, like Ryan Tannehill looked pretty bad. He missed the touchdown and stuff. I think these quarterbacks start to knock the rust off a little bit and start to gel with their team a little bit more. I think the no preseason is really hurting some of the teams. That's why week 1 was a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but it was just a little weird. So I think we're both taking the Titans. And then the next game, Green Bay versus the Lions, or the Lions versus the Packers. Now, here's the thing, guys. Lions should have actually won last week. Have you seen the play?
Where DeAndre Swift?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. But I've heard
DeAndre
about
Swift, the Lions actually should have beat the Bears. DeAndre Swift dropped a wide open touchdown with like 5 seconds left. It was
bad.
Yeah, it was bad. That's all I'm gonna say. But go ahead.
I'm going to take the Packers. I took the Packers last week against the Vikings. They got me a game over, Kurt. I'm going to take them again here over the Lions. I just don't see the Lions beating Green Bay.
Yeah, I agree, man. Devontae Adams looked amazing.
Yes.
Aaron Jones looked pretty good. He didn't run very well, but he caught the pass. He caught the ball pretty well. And I like the Lions. I think the Lions can put up some points, but I think the Packers are going to put up more points.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take the Packers. All right, and here's the next game. The Bills versus the Dolphins. Who you taking?
Dude, I got Josh Allen and the Bills, man. Oh, dude. I left Josh Allen on the bench in fantasy last week. It didn't hurt me. I still ended up winning last week in fantasy. But, dude, if Josh Allen's going to be throwing like that, they're going to beat the Dolphins.
Yeah, now, don't get me wrong. Fitzmagic could always come out and do Fitzmagic things, but I'm taking the Bills as well.
Do the Dolphins have Devontae Parker, or is he out?
I don't know yet. He's questionable.
So he's at least going to be playing pretty hurt if he's going to be questionable right now.
Maybe. He could be healed by Sunday or, Sunday, but who knows. I'm still taking the Bills. They got a good defense, pretty solid offense. Yeah, man. And I don't think the Dolphins have a very good defense, so I'm taking the Bills. Wouldn't surprise me if something crazy happened and the Dolphins win, but I'm taking the Bills. And next up, the Vikings versus the Colts. Who you taking?
I got the Vikings in this one. After the Colts lost to the Jags, man, I don't really know what to think. That defense, I don't know if maybe the Jags just had a crazy game or if the Colts defense is actually not as good as what people thought it was going to be.
Yeah, man, I agree. I'm taking the Vikings. I think the Colts offense is good. I think the Colts offense is good. Also, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the play calling was a little bad against Jacksonville, and the Colts really didn't go for their throat like they should have.
Right.
But I'm taking the Vikings, especially after a loss like that to Green Bay. I mean, like, guys, if you didn't know, the time difference of time of possession for the Vikings and Green Bay, like Green Bay had 44 minutes, and the Vikings had like 18.
Yeah.
You're not winning like that, you know what I mean? So I think the Vikings are come out and just win. I feel bad for the Colts because I do like the Colts, but I think the Vikings are going to win. So the next game is the Redskins versus the Cardinals.
I got the Cardinals.
I got the
They're
Cardinals.
They're
But
not
now
doing
here-
that twice.
now-
No way.
I think they got lucky beating the Eagles.
They did.
And I don't even know if the Cardinals should have beat the 49ers, but I think the Cardinals are better.
Better team.
Yeah, a better team.
I mean, they got a better quarterback.
Yeah, they do. I was
Yeah.
trying to remember who their quarterback was.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
Dwayne
definitely,
Haskins, yeah.
definitely. So next up, the Ravens versus the Texans. This could be a very good game.
It could be. I'm still taking the Ravens, but it could be a good game.
I'm taking the Ravens too because that Texans offense always has the chance to just win it for them, you know. But the Ravens defense looked very good against the Browns, but also take that into consideration. It's the Browns. I'm taking the Ravens. That could be another very fun game to watch. And then the Chiefs versus the Chargers. Who you taking?
All right, so let me just say this to all the Charger fans out there. You got held to 16 points by the Bengals defense and still managed to win the game. You are not going to win against the Chiefs being held to 16 points. And I don't see you doing much better against the Chiefs defense than you did against the Bengals. I got the Chiefs, and if we were doing locks of the week, this would be my lock of the week because I feel like the Chargers are going to get blown out in this game.
You know, I agree with I agree with that. I think the Chiefs are going to beat the Chargers. I think it's going to be rough. I think the Chiefs defense is way better than the Bengals defense. So Chargers, you got to get it together, man. That offense has got to start looking good. You got weapons. It's Tyrod Taylor, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyway, we both taking the Chiefs. Next up, Patriots versus Seahawks. Who you taking?
All right, so if it wasn't for the way the Seahawks beat Atlanta, this would be a lot harder for me. But I'm going to take the Seahawks because Russell Wilson put it all over Atlanta, dude.
# let Russell throw.
Yes.
I'm taking Seattle too. I think it could be a good game. I don't know. I think the Patriots have the better defense, but the Seahawks by far have the better offense. I know there might be people out there saying how good the Patriots did against the Dolphins defense. Like,
come on.
Come on. Like, just come on.
Yeah.
We're both taking Seattle.
Give me Russ. Give me Jamal Adams. Give me Bobby Wagner, Tyler Lockett. Seahawks over Patriots.
Oh, Greg Olsen did good this week against
he?
Atlanta too. Yeah, he caught a touchdown, I'm pretty sure, man.
Wow.
That was awesome to see. But next up, man, two 1-0 teams, the Saints versus the Raiders. Who you taking?
I got the Saints.
I got the Saints too. Don't get me wrong, I like the Raiders, man. I think they're on the come up. Josh Jacobs looks great. I think Derek Carr is probably going to improve. I like their rookie wide receiver. I also like their other wide receivers. Darren Waller, man, he's good. He's one of the better tight ends in the league. I think the Raiders are on the come up, but I don't think they're on the level of the Saints yet. Not even close. But
man, looking at it, dude, the Chiefs are probably going to go ahead and take over the division this week. The Raiders are going to lose, the Broncos are going to lose, and the Chiefs are going to make sure the Chargers lose.
Hey, man, I'm having problems. I'm hesitant to say that because after what happened last week with the Eagles and the Colts and stuff. You never know what's going to happen. That was such a wild...
But the Eagles and the Chiefs aren't even close to the same level. I mean, the Eagles are...
Yeah.
If the Eagles and the Chiefs played, the Chiefs would blow them out.
But if the Chargers and the Redskins played, I think...
I
don't know, man. Who knows? I don't know. You just never know. But anyway, those are our picks, man. Hopefully we do a little better than last week.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, a lot of those I wouldn't put on us. I think they're flukes.
Yeah.
Some of those. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, actually, let us know if you guys agree or disagree. Yeah, and let us know what games you agree and disagree on. And if you want to let us know why, let us know why. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Until next time. Peace.